Stacey Solomon is a loose woman, mum of 3 and a tidying extraordinaire. In her new book, Tap to Tidy, she's sharing her organisational hacks, and tonight she's helping families transform their cluttered homes in a new show called Sort Your Life Out. And Stacey joins me now. Good morning, Stacey. I loved this show. I've seen a link of it and I'm already completely and utterly hooked. It's informative, you get stuff done, but it's really heartfelt and emotional too.
Oh, thank you so much, Kat. Can I just say, first of all, I played it cool on the phone to the researcher when they told me that you were hosting today, but you are actually my childhood icon. I was so excited to see you.
Thank you. I've got baby lambs being born and you being lovely, and I'm having such a nice time. It's been a great morning so far. Tell me about this new show.
Yeah, Sort Your Life Out. I'm so excited that it's on tonight, but also really nervous. When we filmed it, it was just, like you said, it's not just me. There's a whole team of people who are just incredible at what they do. And we all work together to try and sort of help the family, and they were such an incredible family because they really didn't want all of the stuff that they had, but they didn't know where to put it, how to get rid of it, what to keep, what not to keep. And that's kind of what we did. We sort of emptied the whole house, spread it all across the floor so they could see everything, and then we could make informed decisions as to where it could all go. And yeah, I mean, obviously in real life you couldn't just empty your whole house, but I think the theory definitely applies to small spaces within your own homes. So if you've got a cupboard that you need to sort out, it's exactly the same method, kind of getting everything out, having a look at exactly what you've got, and then sorting it into the piles that you're going to keep, recycle, give away, and then putting it back in order.
Yeah, and I've been reading your book. It's all about taking like 20 minutes, doing one little bit, like emptying a kitchen cupboard, getting it all out on the floor, and just doing that bit, because otherwise the enormity of trying to do your entire kitchen is just so off-putting that you'll never do anything.
It's so overwhelming, but also it's really unrealistic. If you've got a family and a job, you're just never going to be able to go, right, that's it, I'm taking the whole kitchen out and I'm sorting it. Because no one really physically has that time or energy. So you could do one kitchen cupboard a day for a month or for a couple of weeks, and you could get through the whole kitchen slowly without feeling like, I give up, what's the point in it all, if that makes sense?
Yeah. What was the most emotional thing for you? Because when I was watching the show, for me, it was all the, and I can totally relate to this, it's all the kids' things, it's the memory boxes, it's the artwork, the teeth, the first cuts of hair. How can we sort that out, Stacey? Help me, for goodness sake.
So listen, Kat, I mean, Tap to Tidy only exists because my house is constantly a mess and I've always got to tidy it. I am a hoarder. I love holding on to sentimental things, and I love, like, I don't like throwing things away. But with the Yaku family, who were, honestly, I can't stress enough, so lovely. There were some drawings that were just a dot on a piece of paper. And now I love my kids so much, Kat, and I keep, their handprints and all sorts in a little memory box. But when it comes down to a dot without even a name on it, you don't know which kid's drawn it, that's when it's time to say goodbye. Bless them. And it was difficult for them. But I think that we ended up getting memory boxes for each of the children, and even for Tash, so that they could have all of their memories in a box. And then there's a reason for it. They're not in loads of drawers all over the house, and you can actually sit down with your kids whenever they want to and go through, here's your first tooth, here's your first haircut, here's your your first drawing. Otherwise you're kind of just stashing it all over the house, and they'll actually never get to enjoy it.
No, and it's all everywhere. My friend actually came up with a really good tip that was make photo books out of your kids' artwork, so then you don't have to keep everything, but you've got it all in one book. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, or even if you're digital and like a little bit digitally savvy, you can take pictures of all of their drawings, recycle the paper, and then make, have a folder on your computer with everything they've ever drawn. It takes up no space and you've still got everything.
Super smart, super smart. Now, hopefully you've done a little bit of that, because I know that you've just moved into your new house, into Pickle Cottage. Are you still calling it Pickle Cottage?
Yes. We are. That is. Oh God! And someone's just rang the doorbell. Yeah, no, we are actually still unloading boxes. We've been here for nearly 2 weeks, and there's boxes in the shed because what I don't want to do is empty everything out before I know exactly where it wants to go. So we're sort of like half living in the garage and half living in the house.
And so how are you going to approach doing your own house? Are you just going to attack it bit at a time, essentially?
Yeah, but like tiny bit by tiny bit. We're going to start with the boys' room, because we want them to feel as settled as possible, and they've got schoolwork and things that they really need to keep organised. Excuse my doorbell. Someone get the door.
She's on the telly. Can someone get it? She's on the telly.
Honestly,
Joe, get the door.
You would think, wouldn't you, that where is he? He's probably out in the garden lost somewhere.
I love it. Listen, as long as he's doing a bit of wedding
Yes, you're
planning.
going to do the boys' room first.
As long as he's doing a bit of wedding planning or something like that. How is the wedding planning going, Stacey?
Oh God. So we had a venue, and then we didn't know we were going to move here. We saw the house and just thought, oh my God, let's go for it. And now that we're here, we would actually really like to get married in the garden. So yeah, we're trying to see if we can do that, but I don't know we don't know if we'll be able to get like a license and stuff. So the wedding planning is a bit on hold at the moment because we don't know exactly where or what we're going to do.
Well, you do have, you've got a full plate, so to speak. You've got the book, the TV show, the new house. I mean, how many more stressful things can you do in one go?
Do you know what? It's all just come at once. So many of these things have been in the planning for like years, and then just all of a sudden everyone goes, oh, okay then, let's do that, and I think, oh no, it's all happening at once. It's never spread out, is it?
But you know what?
I suppose you've got. I feel so lucky and privileged and grateful, and I just think we've just got to take any opportunity that comes because you never know if it will be there or not be there. So we've kind of just had one of those years where it's like, yes, okay then.
I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. But I love how Joe thought you were doing the Masked Singer on the side as well.
Honestly, I couldn't get over it. He didn't talk to me, Kat, for like 3 Saturdays, from Saturday, because he genuinely thought I was the sausage in the Masked Singer and I just hadn't told him. I was like, babe, it's all been filmed. You wouldn't know by now if it was me. And how would I hide that? How on earth? Where do you think I've got getting the time to go and dress as a sausage?
I love it. I love it. Well, listen, I'll be watching the new TV show again tonight. Stacey's book, Tap to Tidy, is out now, and Sort Your Life Out is on tonight, BBC One at 9:25. I can't wait to see it again, Stacey. It's a brilliant show. I
love you, Kat. I can't believe you're going to watch my show.
I love you too, Stacey. I love you too. And if that wasn't enough, she'll be sharing her spring cleaning tips with Lorraine in just a few weeks.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.